Get started with Drake Tax in 5 steps. Step 1. Installation. Install Drake Tax from your demo CD or from the online download center. From the software installation screen, use the drop list to select a location to install Drake Tax. Then select states to install. You may select as many as you like or none at all. On the next window, accept the terms of the Drake Software License Agreement. Then select to install the evaluation version or demo and click Next. Click Install to begin the installation. When the installation is complete, click OK, then click Finished. Open the program using your new Drake Tax icon on your desktop. Step 2. Setup. The first time you open the program, you are prompted to set up an administrator password. The password must be a minimum of 8 characters, have at least 1 lowercase letter, 1 uppercase letter, a number, and a special character. Confirm your password by re-entering it in the Repeat Password field, then click Next. Select a security question from the drop list, type an answer, and click Finish. Next, you are presented with the Setup Assistant. Enter your Drake account number, EFIN, and Drake password. This information is needed for Drake Tax to connect to Drake servers for e-filing, program updates, and more. If you have not registered your demo, click Register an Account. Step 3. Data Entry. To begin data entry, click Open Create from the toolbar. Enter a taxpayer's Social Security number or EIN to create a new return. To view a completed practice return, open one of the test returns provided. This is the data entry menu of the return. Select data entry screens with a left click of the mouse or type the screen code, state abbreviation, form number, or a search phrase in the selector field. You may also enter keywords, phrases, or numbers in the selector or search field to locate specific data within a return. Tabs and screens in blue indicate data is present. To open the name and address, click the screen name from the menu or type 1 in the selector field and press Enter. The name and address screen is normally the first screen completed on a return. Enter information about the taxpayer and spouse. After entering address information, enter the zip code to automatically fill city, state, county, and resident state fields. The resident state field determines the residency for the state return. If the taxpayer moved during the tax year and a part year return should be generated, choose PY to prepare part year returns. By default, the return is assigned to the preparer logged into Drake Tax. To choose a different preparer, make a selection from the preparer number drop list. For field-specific help, press F1 in any data entry field or right-click in a field and select Help for this field. The Help window displays details about the field and in some cases examples of relevant entries. Press Escape or click the red X in the corner to save data and exit the screen. For W-2 data entry, type W-2 in the selector field or click W-2 Wages to enter Form W-2 information. Enter the W-2 information as it appears on the taxpayer's actual form. In the first field, select T for taxpayer or S for spouse. Enter the employer's federal ID number or EIN and information. After you enter this EIN once, the employer fields will fill automatically on subsequent returns. The program autofills boxes 3 through 6 and 16 from data entered in box 1. Be sure to verify that no changes are needed due to payroll and other deductions. Press Page Down to enter additional W-2s. When finished, press Escape to return to the data entry menu. Drake Tax produces state returns using the data entered on federal screens. To override or supplement data from federal screens, type the state code in the selector field and press enter, or select the state from the States tab. Available forms and screens are found on each state's data entry menu. To electronically sign the return, access the PIN screen. Enter the PIN signature date or press Alt-D to enter today's date. Enter the ERO's PIN signature. Press Tab. The taxpayer and spouse's, if applicable, PIN signature is automatically generated if this option was selected in Setup Options. For a quick summary of the return, press Ctrl+C from any data entry screen or click the Calculate button from the data entry toolbar. The calculation results screen displays. If the return is ineligible for e-filing, a red X will display in the EF status column and EF diagnostic messages will display in the center of the screen. Review the EF messages by right-clicking on each message for a full description of the error. If a blue link is present, click the link to go directly to the issue in data entry. Once all messages are clear and the return is eligible for e-filing, a green check mark appears. Step 4. View and print. At any time during data entry, press Ctrl+V or click the View button from the data entry toolbar to view the return. This opens view mode for the client return. All of the forms generated for the return are listed in the tree view in the left pane. Click to expand or collapse the categories. Click to select or use arrow keys to navigate through the different forms. The selected form is displayed in the viewing pane. Click a category header to select the entire group of forms for printing or select specific forms. Press Ctrl+P to print selected forms or click the Print button on the toolbar. To print only the form displayed in the viewing pane, press Ctrl+Q for a quick print. In this example, a quick print will print Form 1040. To close view mode and return to data entry, press Ctrl+E or click Data Entry from the toolbar. Step 5. E-File. E-filing in Drake is a simple 3-step process. First, choose EF, select Returns for EF from the menu bar of the Drake Tax Home window. Mark the box to the left of the return selected for e-filing and click Continue. The report viewer lists the returns selected for transmission. Click Exit. Next, go to EF, Transmit, Receive. To review the returns in Queue for Transmission, select a return from Files for EF. Click Review. If a return should not be e-filed, it may be removed by placing a check in the box and clicking Remove. To continue with no changes, click Cancel. Then click Send Receive to send the return and pick up any waiting acknowledgments. After the session is complete, click Exit. Finally, go to EF Process Acts. A report displays with acknowledgments, which are also posted to your electronic filing database. You should receive a P acknowledgment letting you know the return is pending. To review the transmission details, go to EF, search EF database. Enter the Social Security number, ITIN, EIN, or last name and click Go. Your EF database contains information about all of your electronically filed returns. To learn more about Drake Tax, contact a Drake software sales consultant today.